Welcome in everyone here on Team One Sports presented by CR Sports. We got the full crew here tonight with Michael and I in the booth. Usually you're just seeing Michael on your screen, but I'm going to be trying out some play-by-play tonight. Michael's going to be on the color, and we have a matchup that a lot of people circled on the calendar at the start of the year, especially if you're a fan of Victor, with the defending state champions Webster Schroeder Warriors coming to town.
And I'll tell you why, Garrett. This is a team in Webster that won states last year, and they were pretty much undefeated. Victor this year, they've done kind of the same. They were 13-1. They've had a very successful season. But these are two heavyweights in the sectional bracket, and this might be a preview for a playoff game down the stretch. Now, obviously, I'm usually the one doing the play-by-play. You got that on your hands tonight. Expect these teams to shoot it from deep, drive inside, and get a little bit of everything. We talked to Coach Blakely Smith before. He was an assistant coach, actually, for the Victor girls, and he was telling us how he wants his team to play clean, fundamental basketball. No turnovers, no fouls, and play strong defense as a team. Watch for that from the Blue Devils here tonight.
Yeah, the Webster Schroeder Warriors coming into this one with a record of 10-4, doing what a lot of teams do that have had success last year. They like to schedule outside of Section 5, so a couple of those losses coming to teams downstate. They do have 2 losses, one to the same Victor Blue Devils team, and then one to Hilton, who was Victor's only loss, who's coming in with a record of 13-1. The emphasis for both of these teams started out on defense and try to turn that defense into offense.
Should be fun to watch. We're glad you're with us here on Team One Sports. I'm Michael Rickey alongside Garrett Clare, and we're ready to go for the next 32 minutes.
Just moments away from tip-off here. It'll be Watkins versus Murphy to decide who gets the first possession of the game.
Easily
Watkins
won.
wins it. Back to Perales. Watkins will bring it up. Court swings it over to Ferrauzi. Ava Gallup will fire a 3, and that one's good.
An early 3 from Webster.
Coming out of the gates. Hot is Gallagher, and they'll immediately go to what looks to be a 3-2 zone.
You know, watching this Webster team in warm-ups, Garrett, we saw them draining deep threes. We'll see if that translates in the game. So far, it's good.
Abby Murphy with it on the left wing. Swings it over to Fehrenbach. Livingston tries a 3 from the right wing. That one's a little long. Rebound goes to Stone, taken away by Watkins.
Watkins playing physical early.
Watkins to her left, drives against Livingston. Unable to get the left-handed bank shot to go. Offensive rebound attempt from Addison Morgan, but it'll be the Blue Devils' ball.
Chance there for Webster. Couldn't really get inside, was Watkins.
Stone with it now. Swings it over to Vanessa Chumacero. Livingston in the corner. Back to Hope Stone. Livingston drives in. She'll try a floater. Looked like she got hit. Ball goes right to Fehrenbach, who lays it in for 2.
That's Fehrenbach's game. We know, we've seen her. She's one of the premier players in Section 5. She likes to drive inside. And that's where she makes her money, all in the paint.
Fehrenbach, the leading scorer for the Blue Devils. Watkins will get it. Morgan drives in. Ball's deflected out of bounds.
Good D by Fehrenbach.
Well, obviously, the best player on the team for the Warriors is Mariah Watkins, or Gabriella Watkins, missing her sister, Mariah Watkins, who has the torn ACL, out for the year. So they're desperately missing her, but
AGR Player of the Year last season, was a key proponent, probably the main reason Webster was able to go on their state run.
Morgan dribbles in, falls down, no travel. Looks like that one will fall out of bounds. Go to the Blue Devils. Good D there by Stone as Morgan just lost her balance. Right back in that 3-2 zone for the Warriors. Ball's low with Fehrenbach, swings it over to Stone. Chumacero has it now. Livingston back to Chumacero. Victor working it around the top of the key. Trying to get Fehrenbach inside. Livingston one more to Murphy in the corner. 3's too long. Rebound trickles to Addison Morgan.
See if Webster tries to work fast.
Morgan with the Euro step. Nice finish from Morgan. The left to right Euro step. Gets the floater shot to go. And the Warriors lead 5-2 early.
Addison Morgan taking full effect and full advantage of that transition defense right there and just going straight down the court fast.
Yeah, Schroeder trying to use the fast break to beat this potent Victor offense. Livingston's floater won't go. Rebound to Murphy.
Not a good shot by Livingston right there. This was a little too strong and seemed like she was a little bit out of control. See if Victor can slow this thing down.
Stone now to Murphy. She'll drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Stone. Swings it over to Livingston. She'll try another floater. That one won't go. Rebound by Sarah Ferrauzi, one of the senior leaders on this Schroeder team. Three ball. Ava Gallup hit the first one of the game. Couldn't get that one to go, but
Got a tie up down low.
Addison Morgan doing a nice job tying the ball up. Michael, what have you seen early on as we're about 3 minutes in by the Warriors to really try to control this Blue Devils offense?
Well, I mentioned it in the pregame. We talked to Blakely Smith, and he was saying how he wants his team to rebound and be strong. I've seen that out of Webster and not out of Victor. Seems like Webster's the more physical team so far in this matchup. I know we're only slightly into this first quarter. A lot of game left to go, but Victor's going to look to clean that up.
Stone in the corner, dribbles left, finds Livingston. She'll take it in. Baseline is Chumacero driving. Tries to find
interception.
the corner float. Ball stolen from Addison Morgan. She's been very active early on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Morgan and Watkins on the
Morgan
defensive
now
side.
to her left, scoops it up with the right, little too strong. Chumacero brings it in, finds Livingston up ahead. Her three-pointer won't go. Rebound Fehrenbach with the putback.
That's where Fehrenbach is so hard to stop. And, that's just a mismatch all day with Maya Pirelli's on the defense. It's almost unstoppable right there. It's not what Webster's looking for.
And an over and back turnover as pass from Ferrazzi, unable to be handled by Gabriella Watkins. Ball go back to the Blue Devils. Chumacero driving in. Good defense from Perales. Schroeder staying in that same zone. Hopestone now swings it over to Murphy. Passes it to Livingston. She'll drive right.
Livingston's been uncomfortable there in the middle so far tonight.
Ball goes out of bounds. Livingston looked like she got hit on that one. No call, though. Ball's out of bounds underneath. Fehrenbach will inbound it.
That's the second time she's gone down now in the middle, Garrett, from tight physical defense from the Warriors.
We know these Warriors are going to play physical. We'll see if Livingston can adjust.
Good
nice
steal.
Steal there from Perales. She's on the break now. She'll pull it out.
Good job by Victor getting back fast, not allowing an easy transition bucket.
Watkins with it at the top of the key. Screen from Feruza. Watkins the pull-up jumper. Not even
close.
blocked. Livingston might have got a piece. Oh, but the steal from Watkins goes to Morgan. Back to Watkins. Oh, blocking foul on Abigail Murphy. Watkins will shoot two. Had an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play, but couldn't get it to go.
Addison Morgan on the defense. That's what the second or third time we've seen her make a play already. She's been everywhere. She's been active. And that's a sight that Webster's going to want to continue to see throughout this game.
Watkins a little strong on the first. How about the play from Watkins, though? Off the missed mid-range jumper, picking the pocket of Livingston at half court. Watkins' second one's good.
Yeah, Watkins and Morgan been everywhere. Morgan with the big steal right there and then just getting it out fast in the outlet.
Livingston with it over to Fehrenbach. Fehrenbach will try a corner three. Trickles in.
Shooter's touch.
Three-pointer, Riley Fehrenbach. And she's got all the points so far for the Victor Blue Devils. Watkins goes up strong. Foul on Livingston. Same type of calls that Livingston's trying to get on the other end. Just her first, Victor's second, but Watkins will be right back at the line.
So Fehrenbach must have had a deep tube there, Garrett, because the scoring table put it as 6-6, not 7-6 Victor.
Yeah, hard to see from our vantage point, but it looks like it was just a two as the score shows 6-6. Watkins 1 for 2 yet again from the line.
So instead of 7-6 Victor, it's 7-6 Webster with 2:30 left in this first quarter.
Morgan Livingston checking into the game. She has it on the wing, over to Hopestone. Swings it to Chumacero. Hopestone will try a three. That one comes up short. Fehrenbach tries to save it. We'll say her foot was on the line. Back to the Warriors.
Victor just doesn't seem comfortable. They haven't settled really into this game yet. And, watching it from here, Garrett, it feels like the energy is more with the Warriors, you see their energy, and they use it to their advantage. They play physical, they play strong, they play fast. With Victor right now, it seems they're a little bit nervous and just either too short or too long on their shots, and just been really difficult offensively outside of Ryland Fehrenbach.
Watkins with it on the wing. Little shake and bake over to Perales. One more to Morgan in the corner. 3 balls too strong. Chumacero comes up with it. Reach and foul on Ferruzzi. Unhappy with that call. Michael, those are the fouls you want to avoid. 90 feet away from the basket. I know it's frustrating when you can't quite snag a rebound, but you just got to put your head down and get back.
Yeah, you know, they're trying. In that situation, you're just trying to fight for that ball and get it back and get an offensive rebound, but you got to reassess the situation and realize that it's not really a chance in the double dribble right there by Ali Paisano.
Ali Pisano, double dribbles. Didn't quite seem to be on the same page as Morgan Livingston. And Watkins travels on the inbound, swarming defense. Livingston, with the help of Fehrenbach, able to cause a turnover and get it right back for Victor.
So 2 turnovers for both of these teams now in back-to-back possessions. But it's Victor's ball with Paisano.
Pisano to Chumacero, back to Pisano. She'll drive in, kick it out to Livingston.
I like that drive by Paisano. You're going to look for a better pass on the outlet.
Fehrenbach with it at the top, finds Murphy. She'll give a shot fake, drive in, kick out. Chumacero, 3 ball, far, rebound Fehrenbach. She lays it in. Another bucket early on for Fehrenbach. She's been all over the offensive glass. Her 3rd offensive rebound already. And Victor goes back in front.
It's 8-7, Ryland Fehrenbach over the Webster Schroeder Warriors. She's got everything for Victor.
Morgan coming off a stagger double screen. She'll try a 3. That one far. Nice box out by Morgan Livingston. She gets the rebound. Blue Devils will look to push. Pisano with it. Hands it off to Livingston. Back to Pisano. Livingston with it now. Over to Murphy inside. Pass a little too strong. Ooh, and a foul there against Fehrenbach. Ava Gallup had come up with the ball. Riley Fehrenbach looked like she reached in a little bit. Not sure about that call, but that'll be her first.
And there goes Fehrenbach, taken out of the game. So with her first foul.
35 seconds left. You don't want to see her pick up her second in the first quarter. Smart substitution there from Coach Zahn. Pirelli's with it. She'll dribble down, try to set up the offense. Picks up her dribble. Ball goes to Gallup. Watkins being face guard. Gallup, step back 3.
Almost good, but it can't go. Too strong.
Far. Chumacero up to Livingston. Looks like the Blue Devils are going to hold for 1 here.
Surprised Livingston didn't take a 3 right there. Looked like she had an open chance.
Hope Stone with it. Into the corner is Abby Murphy. Nice pass to Chumacero on the cut. She flips it up and in. Right as the first quarter expires. Blue Devils take a 10-7 lead after the first 8.
Yeah, Garrett, that's a good ending play of the first quarter for the Blue Devils. You haven't really seen a lot of that from them, and you haven't seen it from anybody else but Ryland Fehrenbach. So good to see Victor. Maybe they can get other players involved in this game, get the scoring going around. And, you know, it was a low-scoring first quarter, but.
Yeah, if you told Coach Cody Mrozek that you're going to hold the Blue Devils to just 10 points in the first quarter, I'm sure she'd be pleased, and I think she would probably think they would have the advantage on the scoreboard, but down 3 is they've just gotten 7 points to fall, and 3 of them came from Gallup in the first 10 or 15 seconds.
Looks like we're going to have a fun one tonight. You know, I've looked at Morgan and I've looked at Watkins for these Warriors. They've been playing really good defense, and they're the ones that have stuck out so far in this game. It's going to be tough. How can they defend Fehrenbach down low? She gets offensive rebound. She's just down. She's down low. She's in the paint for the Blue Devils. That's the matchup now that I think Webster's talking about at this break. How can we adjust? How can we guard Ryland Fehrenbach down in the paint? How can we be more physical than her, because she's one of the most physical players in Section 5. We've seen it from Gabriella Watkins tonight, though. She's bringing it. Should be fun.
Victor doing a good job cleaning up the boards on each end. Already 5 offensive rebounds in the first frame. Schroeder's ball to start the second quarter. Ferruzzi will inbound it. Throws it to Gallup in the backcourt. She'll look for Ferruzzi cutting. Ferruzzi picks it up. Kylie Clement into the game. Gallup to her left. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Ball pokes loose.
We got a skirmish.
Jump ball there between Fehrenbach and Perales. Possession will go to the Blue Devils. Not a great first possession there from the Warriors. Not even able to get a shot up.
You hear Flip Kansas is the call from Coach Smith on the bench. We'll see what this produces.
Stone with it. Over to Livingston. She's calling for it. She'll drive baseline. Got fouled. Couldn't get to the bucket to go. She'll head to the line to shoot two. Good aggressive drive from Livingston.
You know, Devin Livingston's probably looking for that now. She's been hit around and hasn't gotten the calls to go her way. That's the first one of the night. That's where she's really good for this team. She can drive in. She can make contact. She can go through contact. And right there, that's a prime example of it.
Uber athletic playmaker for the Blue Devils. She's done it all year long. She can pretty much get into the paint at will. Not only setting herself up, but teammates as well.
So, Garrett, last game we did was the Scott Zahn Memorial Classic, and that was an emotional game for Victor, obviously, as Ashley Zahn is their head coach. That was a blowout. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit different tonight. And it's going to be interesting. How does Victor adjust against these top teams?
All goes into Clement. Clement, fadeaway jumper. She sinks it fresh into the game. Off the feed from Watkins. Victor showing a little full court pressure there. Warriors, no trouble for them. Chumacero with it. Hope Stone drives in. Kicks it out to the corner. It's Murphy. Murphy, nice find to Livingston. Livingston shot fakes. Floater with the right. A little too strong. Nice rebound from Clement. Fehrenbach almost had her fourth. Now Ferruzzi with it. Swings it over to Perales. Morgan with it at the top. She'll fire a deep one. No good, but the rebound goes to Clement. She's been everywhere. Perales, corner three, blocked out of bounds. Fehrenbach got a piece.
Not today.
Off the back of Perales before it went out. Back to the Blue Devils.
Good defense there by Victor. Right in front of the student section. You can hear it from here.
Fehrenbach can do it on both ends. Ball's tipped away from
Coming
Morgan.
to us. Oh, and under the bleachers it goes.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Right behind us here.
Nice deflection there from Morgan. Almost had a steal. Stone with it now. She's been mainly at the top. The way they've been trying to attack this 3-2 zone from Schroeder. Chumacero over to Fehrenbach. She'll go to her left.
3 to shoot.
Shot clock running down. Fehrenbach heaves it. Got a piece of the rim, though. Murphy with the O-board. Kicks out to Chumacero. Back over to Stone. To Livingston. Passes up the open look. Great find from Stone to Murphy in the corner. It's good. Three-pointer, Abby Murphy. And the Blue Devils have their largest lead.
You know, that was deserved by Abby Murphy. She kept that possession alive on the offensive glass.
Morgan with a baseline. Kicks out to Ferruzzi. Morgan into Watkins.
Watkins
Fouled.
strong. She's strong in there. She's showing Abby Murphy. She'll answer right away.
Watkins doing a nice job. They've been guarding her well on the outside, able to get inside. This will be her third trip to the free throw line thus far.
Pledge of Allegiance chant going on now from the Victor student section. Apparently it works.
Watkins short on the first. Second one's good. All 3 times now, 1 for 2 from the line.
She's done that every
Consistent.
time. The Victor student section would like to say they had an impact on that. I just think she likes to go 1 for 2.
Stone with it over to Livingston. Couple times. Stone gets in the paint. Finds Prani fresh into the game. Into the corner. Stone drives. Nice job coming to meet the pass from Morgan Livingston. Over to her sister, who drives to the right. Oh, it looked like she got hit in the face there, maybe from Watkins. Fouls the call. It'll send Livingston back to the charity stripe.
That's Watkins' first foul of the game for Webster.
Livingston's good on the first. Second one falls as well.
7-point lead now for Victor, 17-10, 5:06 left.
Ferruzzi trying to inbound it. Perales breaks free at the last second. Ferruzzi will bring it up. You can see their face guarding Watkins. Trying to deny her the ball. Looked like a little bit of a hold there from Livingston. Not happy with it.
She's frustrated about that one. They're going to say a little bit too much of a chip right there.
Yeah, you saw Watkins just trying to run through the block screen they set for her. A little too much grab. Ball will be underneath. Looks like they'll try to flood the baseline to start. Throw it up to Clement at the top. Swing it over to Morgan. Ball to Perales. Trying to post up Watkins. Now Watkins is with it on the wing. She'll drive right. Perales in the corner. Nice pass to Ferruzzi. Won't go. Clement the rebound. Putback won't go. Stone with it now. Victor can run. Livingston to her right.
Oh, through the contact.
And looks like it's going to be.
They're still waiting. No signal. There's a foul. We don't know on who yet. Big call coming here.
And one for Livingston. The blocking foul. Morgan tried to slide over. Officials say she was a half second too late. And an and one finish from Devin Livingston. The refs converse there for a while. One of those block charge calls, always hard to make.
She converts.
Livingston's good.
So Webster's going to have to talk this one over now as they're down by 10, 20-10. As Devin Livingston just got a three-point play for the Blue Devils in transition.
Yeah, Livingston helps Victor double Schroeder's score here. Almost halfway into the second quarter. We'll take a short break here as timeout looked like it was by Schroeder, 30-second. And we're back from break here. Schroeder inbounding it. Morgan with it. She was aggressive early on. Hasn't done much recently. Ball poked away from Livingston. Morgan gets it back. Watkins to her right. Crosses back left. She'll try a three. Ooh, just short. Bounced around a little bit.
Off the foot of Fehrenbach, and now this is a fight to keep it in play. And wow, they're going to call that Victor basketball.
Looked like it might have hit Clement or Morgan's foot. Fehrenbach was trying to push it.
The Webster crowd here is not happy about that call as it looked to be off the Blue Devils.
I think the officials got that one right. Looked like Schroeder was retreating, trying to run back. Fehrenbach dribbled off the leg. Livingston.
Oh,
nice slip from Fehrenbach to the basket, but no, she traveled first.
So we got a walking game.
A great play there. Fehrenbach slipped the screen, but the refs take the basket away. Oh, nice inbound play from Schroeder. Here's Watkins. She'll go up the court and she'll get fouled. Going to her right. Had the 2-on-1 with Clement, decided not to pass it. And she'll go back to the line.
This has become a physical game, and the refs have gotten involved. 3 fouls now for both teams in the second quarter already.
Watkins doing a great job attacking. A couple shots haven't fell. First one's good. We'll see if she can make it a 2-for-2 visit to the free throw line this time. No, no good.
Guess who on the rebound? Fehrenbach taking it.
And it's another 1-for-2 trip. Leaving points on the board. Stone brings it up. Morgan, physical defense. Fehrenbach swings it over. She'll set a ball screen for Maya Prani. Looks like Prani wanted it back, had some room. Livingston with it now. Fehrenbach, top of the key. Shot clock winding down. Hope Stone drives in.
Oh, pretty
Left-hand
finish.
floater.
Pretty finish.
Hope Stone with the left. Perales has it now for the Warriors. Baseline drive from Morgan. Finds Clement. Oh, nifty shot there. Great find from Morgan to Clement. And all of a sudden, these offenses have come alive.
Kylie Clement up strong, the sophomore, right in the mix. She doesn't care. She goes through it.
Little backdoor action from the Blue Devils. Stone with it again. Decides not to shoot the mid-range. Livingston shot fake. She drives in. Oh, can't get the N1 to fall. Livingston becoming a free throw shooting contest between her and Watkins.
And this is the adjustment, Garrett, that we wanted to see from Victor. If you're a Victor fan and you're watching this game, you're going, in the beginning stages, it felt like Webster was making them nervous. They felt out of touch. They felt like they're moving their feet too much. They're just kind of jittery, right? They've kind of slowed that down, and especially Devin Livingston. She's gotten to what she knows how to do. Her game is getting to the line. Her game is going through contact, and she's done that to perfection ever since the beginning of this game.
First free throw falls. And the more and more she attacks, it'll just create more shots and opportunities. Second one's good as well. Substitution here.
Abby Murphy in for Maya Prani.
The Blue Devils have not attempted a lot of threes. Murphy's attempted a couple. Livingston one. Besides that, it's been just hard-mouth basketball. Trying to get the ball to the rim and get the ball.
Good D from Murphy. She's got Fehrenbach if she can find her.
Murphy steals it, bringing it up the court now. She blows past two.
Credit to Webster slowing that Victor attack down. Now they didn't get out in transition.
Here's Livingston with it again. She'll drive right. Over to her sister. Fehrenbach will try a three from straight away. It's good! Friendly roll from Fehrenbach. She drains her first of the contest. Schroeder, though, pushing it nicely. Watkins lays it in with the left. Nice find for Perales. The pace is starting to pick up here. Livingston. Fehrenbach, shot fake. She'll drive left. Morgan Livingston this time.
Awkward looking shot there from Morgan Livingston.
Little far on the three. Perales with it.
Oh, and that's a second on Fehrenbach.
Fehrenbach picks up one at half court. Little too aggressive from Fehrenbach. Looks like Coach Zahn's going to trust her and leave her in the game. No, she will come out.
So with 1:46 left, that's probably the last we're going to see from Fehrenbach in this first half. But Victor's going to definitely be more confident now that they've gotten the scoring.
Inbound goes to Morgan. Pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound Pisano.
Victor looking to go fast.
Pisano crossing back and forth, trying to set up the offense. Over to Stone. Defended by Perales. She drives left. Met by two. Corner find to Pisano. Short on the three. Rebound Morgan. Addison Morgan Euro steps.
Through contact.
Finish is good. Looked like could have been an and one there.
Surprised it wasn't.
Here's Pisano off the screen from Murphy. Murphy looking for it in the post. Stone in the corner. Stone, the running floater is good along the baseline. And Victor calls a quick 30-second timeout as Victor goes back up by 12.
Garrett, both these teams are hot offensively now. Everything's picked up real fast.
Yeah, the pace is picked up for sure as we'll take a short break with just a minute to go before halftime. And we're back here. Victor pressuring the inbound, doing a nice job of it. Ferruzzi's back in with the ball. Watkins will set one. Devin Livingston completely face guarding her. Watkins now gets it on the right wing extended. Swing it over to Pirelli, should fire one, little short. Ball's kicked around in the corner. Morgan saves it.
Fighting for it
Over
down
to
low.
DeMacher. Watkins with it, the left-handed.
Oh!
Left-handed floater running across the lane.
Looking
What a
like
tricky
Kareem.
shot. And Watkins starting to get it going.
You can imagine it's going to be a one-shot possession now for Victor to close out this first half. Oh, Paisano thinks otherwise, and it
Paisano
takes in.
off glass for three. We thought they were going to hold for one. Pisano had other thoughts. The bank is open on a Friday night.
Tipped around. This is how Victor's going to close out the first half on top, 32-19.
Nice defense from Livingston there. Able to deny Watkins the ball. And we'll go to halftime. Blue Devils up 13, 32-19. Offense picking up in that second quarter. Blue Devils outscoring Schroeder 22-12 in the second frame. And we're back here in Carl A. Palumbo Gymnasium. The Blue Devils lead it 32-19 over the Webster Schroeder Warriors. First half, that was really a tale of 2 quarters. First half, a lot about the defense. Second half, the offense picked up. Inbound goes to Gallup. Brings it to her right.
Oh, Fehrenbach.
Fehrenbach steals it. Down the right lane, all alone. Oh, misses the layup, though.
Uncanny.
Missed a bunny, but Victor retains possession.
So Fehrenbach with the great steal, and then just has a freebie and can't get it to go.
Fehrenbach might have heard some footsteps there. Victor inbounding it. Couldn't tell if anyone got a piece of that one. Doesn't matter. Oh, Perales hits Chumacero. Uncanny foul in the backcourt.
And it seems it was unintentional. She's smiling about that, saying she knows that that's not where you want to foul somebody. And
intentional or not, still going to go as a foul. Oh, nice pickpocket. Morgan lays it in with the left.
We've seen a lot from Morgan in this game. She hasn't really been able to convert on the offensive side, even though her defense has been there. Let's see if Webster can convert in the second half with her.
Like to call that play cookies. Fehrenbach now driving left. Defended by Watkins. Over to Livingston. She'll fire.
Way too
Shots
far.
too strong. Morgan saves it. Oh, right to Fehrenbach, who lays it in with the left. Michael, that's one of the rules of basketball. Never save it over under your own basket. But Morgan not listening to the rule that time. Back with the ball now.
And it's tough for Morgan, too, because she goes +2 for her team offensively, and then it's basically -2, so she's even. And now it's
poked
stolen.
away. Murphy hits the deck. Jump ball. This one's going to go to Victor. Couldn't tell who got a hand on it. It might have been Fehrenbach, and Murphy doing a nice job. Able to draw the jump ball.
Murphy trying to go down low.
Play. Tried to hit the flare screen. Hope Stone saves it.
Good save by Hope Stone. She's really cognizant right there where her foot was.
Hope Stone to the left. Kicks it out. Corner 3 for Murphy. Short. Rebound to Ferruzzi. She'll dribble it up. Finds Perales all alone in the corner. Just too far. Great look from Perales. Now Victor back with it. Oh, Gallup from behind pokes it away from Stone, who didn't see her. But the ball off Gallup will stay here. Schroeder looking a lot more energized after halftime.
Yeah, but Garrett, it hasn't been a run for them. That's when you say a team is energized, you'd expect a run to come. That hasn't happened yet for Webster.
Oh, great set there from Victor. Fehrenbach. Morgan's just too little on that one. Now Gallup with it. Nice pass from Morgan. Gallup will shoot the mid-range jumper.
Ready.
Gets the roll. Quick timeout from Coach Mrozek.
So the second timeout of the night for Webster. And I think she's going to say what you were just saying. You guys look energized. You're playing good defense. Let's be smart. Let's clean up the stupid mistakes. Let's not foul somebody when they're all the way over here. Let's not get it down low and save it and throw it back to a Victor player. Besides that, Webster, the second half, it's felt different. And it's only been a minute and 2 minutes into this one. But it feels like a tide has shifted here. And this is the defending state champions. I know they're missing Watkins, who's on the bench with a season-ending injury, unfortunately for them. But this is a chance for Webster to get back in this game and climb the ranks in their standings. And you can believe that they're going to be playing hard the rest of the way.
Yeah, certainly catching Victor in the sectional standings seems out of reach if they're not able to come back and rally for the win here. Fehrenbach with it out of the set. Could have traveled, no call. Chumacero sends Livingston through. Stone with it. Over to Murphy. Murphy trying to get it to Fehrenbach. Instead, pass it to Chumacero. She'll drive baseline. Fehrenbach with it now. Passes, no one home. Murphy saves it. No, she doesn't.
Backcourt.
Backcourt. Looked like we would have had a shot clock violation anyway.
So good defense yet again from the Warriors. Stopping a Victor possession, draining the shot clock all the way down, and forcing another turnover. Ferruz at the top.
Ferruzza, oh, they run a nice Staggered screen for Perales. Morgan, no hand. And she drains the three. You got to get to her. She's one of Section 5's premier three-point shooters. And she's clapping it up as the Warriors have cut it to 10. You know what they say, hand down, man down.
Indeed they do, Garrett.
Chumacero kicks out to Livingston. She'll fire one just short.
Can't answer. Rebound for Rosa. Webster trying to go on a run now. Let's see if that timeout has helped them.
Feruza looking to push. Perales gets it. Oh, looked like Watkins was trying to post up, but the bounce pass doesn't go. Livingston with it now. All the way to the cup. No one there in transition to stop her. Blows by this whole defense.
Good job by Devin Livingston on defense, and then just going fast and using her speed to her advantage.
Hope Stone pokes it away. We'll stay here. Shoe tying timeout.
All shoes are tied, and we're ready to start up again.
Like she went bunny ears there.
A common technique, but not the norm.
Hopefully a double knot. Watkins with it. Oh, nice in and out dribble. Gets in the lane. Floater's good. Crafty move from Watkins. She gets her first points of the second half.
You hear Devin Livingston right there, Garrett, saying they got to get this up faster. She's telling Hope Stone to take this thing up and let's go.
Just because the ball goes in doesn't mean you can't play transition offense. Hope Stone fakes right, jabs left, goes to the baseline, shots the side of the backboard. Morgan with it now. You see Watkins running with her. Morgan all the way, floater off the glass, can't get it. Watkins the rebound, just short on the putback, but she'll go to the line. Watkins heavily involved these last two possessions. She'll try to cut the lead to single digits.
Allie Paisano coming into the game for Victor and Kylie Clement for the Warriors.
Watkins 4 for 8 from the charity stripe in the first half. Her first attempt of the second. No good. Rims out.
And she's left a lot of points there tonight, Garrett.
Watkins goes 1 for 2 yet again. Swishes that one home. And the lead's cut to 9. First time Schroeder's had it at single digits this half. Pisano now back in the game. Fehrenbach will try a three. Far. Ball bounces off the rim 2 different occasions. And it goes out to Livingston.
So Victor's going to get another chance.
Yeah, the offensive rebounding really making a difference for the Blue Devils. Pisano over to Fehrenbach. She'll go left.
Great pass.
Pisano over to Murphy. Murphy to Livingston. Blocked by Gallup. And a foul against Fehrenbach.
That's her third.
Fehrenbach picks up her third. So an interesting decision here from Coach Zahn. Looks like she's going to leave her in with just over 11 minutes left in total. Livingston got into the paint once again, but Gallup, nice defense there. Great job going straight up, avoiding the foul.
Victor had chances there, Garrett. The passes weren't quick enough, though, once they got it in.
Oh, here's Morgan. Nice pass from Gallup. Fakes the pass. Layup's no good.
You'd like to see Morgan pass it.
Oh, Watkins, cookies. Lays it in with the left. And the lead's down to 7.
This Webster crowd is brought back to life, and so is this Webster Warriors team. They have come out in the second half with vengeance on their mind and ferocious attitude.
Pisano into lane. Ball's tipped up in the air. Perales has it. She'll look to push. Finds Morgan. Oh, no one with Morgan in transition. Three-pointer.
That would have been huge for Webster.
Can't quite get it to fall. Well, Michael, it just felt like one of those runs could have been capped off by the transition three from Morgan.
Victor takes a timeout anyways. Good thing for the Blue Devils that was not a three from Morgan. If it was, this game would have gotten real interesting real fast. But it already is.
Morgan, great look in transition. Could have cut the lead to 4.
Now, Garrett, I got to ask you, you're a part of a lot of basketball timeouts and huddles. What's going on right now but in that Victor huddle as Webster's really come out on fire?
Well, Michael, you know basketball is a game of runs. Rarely you see a team get a 10 or 15-point lead and hold it the whole game. Usually that lead's going to fluctuate. So if Victor is now with the ball, try to drop a set, probably something for Fehrenbach, although she seems to be out of the game, sitting on the outside. So we'll see what they try to drop here. Maybe go back to Livingston, try to get her on the line, just settle down the offense.
And you know, I think I'll add to that. In these games, when you see a team that really takes full control and wins the game, and they're like up by 15, up by double digits consistently throughout the game, lead will come down to like 7, 8, 9, and then it'll go back up. It's the runs that you make after that as the team that says, we are going to win tonight, we are going to assert our dominance. That's what Victor has to do right now. If not, they're in trouble because these are the defending champs. These are a very good group of girls for the Webster Warriors, and can you imagine if Watkins was playing?
Yeah, Watkins certainly would be making a difference. It's like a shot clock issue out of the timeout. Try to get that resolved. Officials still over there trying to figure everything out. Will be Victor ball.
We'll see what's going on here. With 23.6 left in this third quarter. Still confusion from the scorer's table.
All right. Ball looks like it's going to be put back in play. 25 seconds on the shot clock, and it'll run.
Oh, excuse me, I read that wrong. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left.
Livingston with it, off the screen from Murphy. Trying to feed her inside. Double team comes. Livingston, one more to Chumacero. Pisano with it off the ball screen. Shot clock winding down. Livingston trying to make something happen. Floater, short. Rebound Gallup. She finds Watkins. Watkins pushing in transition. Little double crossover move. Clement now.
Down to Watkins.
Finds Watkins. Watkins goes up with the left spin move, and it's good.
Through the contact with a little kiss off the backboard.
And Watkins taking matters into her own hands. She's got 7 points now this half. The lead's cut to 5, and you can hear the energy on the Schroeder side of the gymnasium. Livingston trying to settle things down. She gets into the lane again. Floater, won't go. Rebound Perales.
Perales going fast.
Able to get past Pisano. Up the court. It's
bad
Morgan.
pass there by Morgan.
But Gallup able to run it down before it gets to half court. Watkins will settle things down. Shot clock's at 10. Watkins with Livingston on her. Over to Morgan. Morgan finds Gallup. Inside to Watkins. Out to Perales for three. You bet! Perales sinks the corner three, and the lead's down to 2. Schroeder right back in it.
What a run by these Webster girls as they have come out in this second half with a mission, and they are making it happen here inside the Carl A. Palumbo Gymnasium.
Fehrenbach with it now. Over to Chumacero. Livingston shot fakes. Gets in the lane again, floats it. Gets the foul this time. Shot comes up short. She'll go back to the line.
And Garrett, that's what you were saying. You'd like to see Livingston get back to the line. We saw it so frequently in the second quarter. The question we're all wondering, and I can imagine listeners back at home too, why hasn't that happened in the second half? And you know, it's a game of runs, but this has been too big of a run that Victor has allowed from the Warriors, and it's going to be tough now because this is a team, and missing a free throw like that when you have easy points on the board.
In and out from Livingston on the first.
This game's going to be close.
42.5 seconds to go in the third. Livingston can't get the second one to go either. Morgan the rebound. She has Perales, decides to slow it down.
You can imagine Webster's going to try to take all the seconds tick off the shot clock and then give Victor the last possession.
Try to go to some sort of set here. Gallup with the shot fake, step back. Perales in the corner. Doesn't want it again. She'll drive baseline instead. Looked like a blocking foul against Pisano, and that could give Schroeder the last shot of the quarter if they want it.
Yeah, so perfect scenario right there for Schroeder as a foul, like you said, Garrett, the shot clock, not a factor anymore. They can take one shot and, hey, possibly take the lead.
Gallup with it. She's not going to pull it out. Murphy all over her.
Good D from Murphy.
Nice steal. Morgan Livingston with it now. Over to Murphy. Pisano, 7 seconds to go. Gives it to Livingston. She'll try to make something happen. Off the screen. Driving right. Step back shot falling down. Short. Rebound Clement.
What a
Schroeder.
resurgence.
What a run. Ending the quarter on an 8-0 run. Cuts the lead to 2. We've got a ball game, Michael.
We're going to the Molly V's fourth quarter. Coming up next, 38-36. Victor on top of Webster. This is a battle. It's a dogfight. It's everything you could expect and want more. Stay with us here on Team One Sports and CR Sports.
Back here in upstate New York, an absolute battle of Section 5 powerhouses between Victor and Webster Schroeder. Victor leads at 38-36.
It's been a foggy week and foggy days here.
First possession of the quarter. They'll go right to Watkins. She misses the layup.
I was trying to make my metaphor, Garrett. I'll do that after this.
Morgan, nice pull-up jump shot. Can't get it to go. Off back iron.
So as I was saying, it's been foggy days in Rochester, but a clear view for Webster in this third quarter that we just saw. They came out on a mission. They were not afraid, and they were able to take it right to Victor and make this a 2-point game.
Get your popcorn ready, folks. We are in for a treat. Fehrenbach with it at the top of the key. She was quiet in that third quarter. Over to Murphy in the corner. Up to Livingston, top of the key. Runner won't go.
Strong rebound.
Rebound Morgan. Oh, nice pass to Clement. She's on the fast break. Murphy defends. Paredes running rebound. Flips it up and in with the left.
What a putback by Paredes. Coming out of nowhere. Underneath the bucket. And just throws that thing up there with the left. We got a tie game.
Could have been a foul on Clement, but Paredes. Nice second effort. Gallup pounding defense. Murphy works around her. But a blocking foul on Gallup. Not sure you need to play that aggressive of defense.
No offense to Abby Murphy, but she's not one of the strong shooters for this Victor team. You don't have to guard her that tight at the top.
Murphy can still shoot it, but
You gotta give her a little bit of space.
She's going to go right by you if you're going to play that tight on her.
Yeah.
Morgan Livingston checks back in.
And Garrett, I think the turning point for Victor in that third quarter was Ryland Fehrenbach picking up her third foul.
Yeah, Fehrenbach just a little less aggressive, you could tell. Jumacero with it. Over to Fehrenbach. Fehrenbach trying to get to that left hand. Oh, nice spin move. And they're going to call her for a double dribble.
That's great D by Gabriella Watkins. Sizing her up, going right with her. Fehrenbach makes people miss all the time, and she goes right by. Not in that scenario.
And the D1 prospect sliding her feet. They run the same out of bounds play again. Watkins all the way to left. Following Fehrenbach and one. Left-handed finish. Gabriella Watkins with a little kiss off the backboard.
What a play by Watkins. She does it defensively and then gets out in transition fast. All things going right for these Webster Warriors.
And maybe a little lesser known fact on that and one finish is Gabriella Watkins. She's been a force in the second half. Gets the free throw to fall, but as I was saying, that's Fehrenbach's fourth. And Victor's going to burn a timeout. Looks like it'll be a full. Trying to talk things over as all of a sudden the Warriors have leapfrogged in front by 3.
Timeout for Victor here, Garrett. Everything has changed in the second half. This is an exciting game. Webster has come back. They are up by 3. They're playing really good basketball right now, and Victor, they're not playing like they did in the second quarter when they made this close. And in the first, Victor said, we're going to extend our lead, and we haven't seen that team in the second half.
No, it's been a long scoring drought. They're still working on it right now for Victor. Schroeder's obviously put a high emphasis on trying to stop Fehrenbach. In the first half, it was Livingston doing a nice job getting to the line. But the supporting cast has got to offer a little more. They've gone quiet as Fehrenbach's been a little less aggressive too in foul trouble, just picked up her 4th. So look for players like Vanessa Chumacero, who we haven't seen shoot the ball a ton tonight. She's usually a lot more aggressive.
We've seen it from her this season. It's important to note we're only a minute and 32 seconds into this fourth quarter, and it feels like it's been going on a lot longer. Webster has gotten a lot of buckets, a lot of chances, a lot of plays. They've been playing great. And Victor finds himself in a hole. Going to try to change that. I think it's tough now, too, when you try to put yourself in the shoes of Ashley Zahn and Blakely Smith. What do you say to your team? You can't just tell them, get back to what you did in the second quarter. You got to make adjustments along the way.
Yeah, probably drew up a set out of the timeout, although Fehrenbach not in the game. Morgan Livingston over to Hope Stone. Hope Stone been quieter in the second half as well. Livingston with it, over to Murphy at the top of the key. Screen from Stone. Murphy out to Livingston. Shot clock winding down, 5 seconds. Murphy able to save it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. She'll shoot a step back 3, short. Rebound Gallup. Great defensive possession out of the timeout for the Warriors.
And not a good offensive possession from the Blue Devils.
Watkins downhill, Perales, another corner 3. Does she have it? Not quite. And a foul against Morgan. All smiles from Perales off the air ball, though.
You want to see Perales right there, just slow things down, calm herself. This is obviously a hectic environment all of a sudden. And you want to say, okay, let's get a possession going. Let's reset if she doesn't have it. I know she has the open 3 in the corner. Maybe just give yourself a second to gather your feet. She did have a little bit of a time.
If I'm Coach Morzek, I'm perfectly fine with Perales shooting that 3. Shown the ability to do it time and time again. Chumacero now, over to Livingston. Livingston with it on the left wing. Her sister sets a screen for her. Murphy has it. Finds Chumacero in the corner.
Yeah, we're down to 5 to shoot again.
Hope Stone with the shot clock winding. Finds Murphy. Murphy 3. Short. Couldn't draw rim. Couldn't tell the ball went out on, but it doesn't matter. Another shot clock violation.
What good defense from Webster.
These Blue Devils searching for offense with Fehrenbach on the bench. I'm thinking give her 1 more minute or so, Michael. I think you got to put her back in.
Yeah, even with those 4 fouls. If Webster scores right here, this game's going to look real interesting for the Blue Devils, and you got a decision on your hands if you're the Blue Devils coaching staff.
Morgan hounded by Stone. Nice between the legs dribble. Oh, puts it out there. Stone all over her. Finds Clement. Fighting forward. Clement shoots the jumper ahead. Gallup, but Gallup gets the rebound, puts it in herself. Looked like Clement had Gallup under the hoop. You call me the accidental shot pass.
I saw Coach Cody Morzek from the sideline signaling for a timeout as she was worried a jump ball was going to produce on that play when they were on their knees. Instead, Webster will take that all day, easy too.
Victor searching for offense. Not going to come from Hope Stone on that possession. Her 3-pointer short. Watkins in transition. She'll go right. Gets bumped by Livingston. Are they going to give her a shooting foul? Looks like it's going to be on the baseline. Blocking foul on the ground.
You see Watkins wants to shoot too. She's surprised.
That situation. Such a great player like that. Always going to want to have a chance to get some free points at the line, but I think the correct call was made there.
That's what they teach you. Just throw it up there if you get fouled. That was my go-to in my rec basketball days.
Addison Morgan. Oh, a 5-second call. Nice defense from Stone underneath the hoop.
And that's what Victor needs. They're going to need more of that. Fehrenbach checking back into the game. 4:22 left in this contest. Victor down by 5. They're going to need some life, and you can imagine it's going to come from her if they got a shot.
Fehrenbach back in. Felt like a quick 5 seconds there, but Victor will take it. Stone with it. Looks like she might have brought the other hand to the ball. No call. Murphy looks to slip the screen. And it goes to Fehrenbach. Here she is working with 4 fouls. Morgan bumps her a little too much. Just riding her along that left-handed drive. Ball go underneath. Just Schroeder's 3rd foul.
And Morgan's third foul of the night.
Morgan has 3, something to be aware of. This late into the game, though.
It doesn't really matter as much.
Oh, nice cut from Livingston. Can't get the layup to go, though.
Strong
Clement
rebound.
Clement outlets it to Gallup. Gallup looking to push. Oh, nice pass, Clement, but it's intercepted by Fehrenbach. Running the floor, stolen from Watkins. Watkins driving in, goes to the left. Can't get the layup to go. Fehrenbach with it, back down the other end.
Fast play here from both teams.
See if Victor slows it down here. Looks like they will.
They need a bucket. They need points. The Blue Devils just need to get something on the board if they want a shot in this game. All things have been going Webster's way.
Murphy gives it to Fehrenbach in the paint. He's going to try to go up with this one. Steps to the right. She got fouled. Think she'll be, yep, she will be shooting 2. Man, what a golden opportunity it was for Schroeder, though. Had Gabriella Watkins going to that left. Just came up short. And now on the other end, Fehrenbach will get the shoot 2.
Yeah, so if you're Fehrenbach, you got to make both of these. There's no other way around it. You got to make this a 3-point game. Make it close. It got quiet in here all of a sudden as Webster takes a timeout.
Schroeder will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout to tell you about our sponsor of the broadcast, Team One Sports, partnering with CR Sports. Molly V's Ice Cream, now in storefront in downtown, the village of Victor.
Every time we do a game, Garrett, we talk about Molly V's. This is Molly V's fourth quarter. That's something that, if you listen to my last broadcast when I did your guys' game on Wednesday, it's a little new trademark. I think we're going to keep it. It sticks. But Molly V's, it's the best ice cream around. The milkshakes are amazing, and we couldn't be prouder to partner up with anybody else than Molly V's.
And the Molly V's fourth quarter has been dominated by Webster Schroeder. Victor still no points. Almost 5 minutes in. They've been on a very lengthy scoring drought.
You're talking about this fourth quarter. It's been fun. It's been exciting. You can imagine this is going to be a Hollywood finish at the end. It'll be fun to watch.
Maybe Molly V's will be out in Hollywood one day. Fehrenbach will have a chance to end the drought from the line, shooting 2. Well, the halftime adjustments from Coach Cody Mrozik have been special, to say the least. Held Victor to just 6 points so far in this second frame. Fehrenbach's first free throw. Too strong.
That's a tough miss.
Points have been hard to come by for the Blue Devils, so you're going to have to take them when you can get them. Second one. Gets it to go. Bounced around. And here's the substitution. Smart sub by Coach Zahn there. Getting Fehrenbach out. A little offense, defense. Also allowing Victor to set up the press. Oh, nice pass from Ferruzzi. Nice catch from Perales on the inbound play. They've ran that a ton tonight, throwing it over the top.
It's an athletic play by Perales.
Watkins in the post. Has Ferrucci. She tries the 3. Short. Rebound Murphy. Victor has a chance to cut into this lead.
Morgan comes all the way out on Stone.
Chumacero with it on that left wing.
We haven't seen a 3 from her tonight. Could this be the time?
Oh, nice pass from Livingston to Murphy. Can't get it to go. Devin Livingston, the rebound. She gets fouled.
And that's 5 now for Webster in this fourth quarter.
Victor will be in the double bonus now for the rest of the game.
See that by Coach Ashley Zahn right there. She wants Fehrenbach out of there, trying not to draw another foul and foul out of this game. Down low on the blocks, rebounding for the free throws.
Livingston's first free throw, bounces around and in. Victor cuts the lead to 3. Can get it even further to 2. Livingston's second free throw is good, nothing but net. She's been money from the line. Inbound goes to Watkins.
2-point game, Garrett.
We're at the point in the game where you want your star players with the ball in their hands as much as possible. Watkins off the screen from Ferruzzi. Working on the right wing. Swings it over to Morgan. Morgan off the scrape action. Finds Perales. Perales to Ferruzzi. Watkins trying to get free.
Oh, bad pass. Intercepted by Fehrenbach.
Fehrenbach has it. Livingston looked like she had an opportunity out in front of the defense, but Fehrenbach's head was down. And the Victor crowd all of a sudden back into it. Morgan Livingston to the lane. She draws the foul. Morgan Livingston knifing through defenders. Gets fouled with a chance to go to the line and tie the game.
So it hasn't been clean offensive possessions, but Victor will take it. They have a chance now, if both these free throws can be made, to tie this game up with 2:11 left in the contest. And Webster, on the other hand, Garrett, they got to get an offensive possession going. No more turnovers if they want a shot to close this one out. But this is coming right down to the wire. This is an exciting finish we got here at Victor.
Well, when shots aren't falling, Michael, what do you want to do? You want to get to the line, and that's what Victor's done.
As Morgan Livingston grabs her forehead right there, it's just you can see the nerves probably in a moment like this. She knows how much this means to her and her team and all the people here in the stadium here tonight.
Livingston's second one off to the right again. An 0-for-2 trip.
Big break for Webster looking to go.
Morgan has Gallup. Gallup finds Ferruzzi, cutting in, finishes with the left. The Schroeder leads back up to 4.
Ferruzzi right there on the cut. Great pass. Webster, they live in transition. They like to go fast. And Victor really needs a bucket.
Tensions are rising. Livingston goes to that right.
Oh!
What a shot! Devin Livingston, the and one right-handed layup, falling down. How did she do it? I don't know.
Garrett, that's one of the most incredible plays we've seen all night, and one of the most incredible plays you'll see all season. Watching high school basketball, girls and boys, a clutch bucket from Devin Livingston, and now she got a chance for the three-point play at the line to make this a one-point game.
A little hip check as she was driving right, but did not deter the ball from going in. And the free throw goes in as well. It's a 1-point Schroeder lead. Gallup with it. Over to Ferruzzi. Crosses half court.
Timeout.
Webster calls timeout. Full timeout. Well, it's been a second half that was dominated by the Webster Schroeder Warriors. That Victor drought finally had ended, and then Devin Livingston taking matter into her own hands, scoring the last 4.
Yeah, we're happy to say there's no breaks during the Smiley V's fourth quarter, and there's no reason to. We got 1:35 left. Webster on top by 1. That's one of the most incredible plays, one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see. Hopefully we highlighted it for you at home, and you can understand how much that really meant to everyone here on the Victor side in this gym. That's a clutch bucket. That's what they needed. And Victor's got to come up with a stop. It's a good timeout by Webster and Coach Cody Morzek because she wants to make a play where her team gets at least a bucket. If they get a bucket, they go up by 3. They're in good position, and you got to have full confidence in them because of how they've been able to play defense in this second half. We know Livingston just made that tough bucket, but it was still good defense on that play.
Yeah, Livingston with the last 5 now for Victor. Coach Morzek probably trying to draw something up for her star, Gabriella Watkins, who's been nothing but herself, really, in the second half.
And look for Webster to get people down low and try to get the offensive rebounds. That's where they've been really good so far tonight as well.
Yeah, look for some sort of cross screen. Try to get the ball to Watkins in the post. They're face guarding her. It's Morgan Livingston assigned with it.
This clock can be run down to 1:11 after the shot clock. We'll see what happens.
Confusion from Schroeder. Finds Addison Morgan in the corner for 3. No. Rebound Fehrenbach. It was a good look. She'll push in transition.
Reset.
We'll slow it down as we approach 1 minute to go. Hope Stone with it. Out near half court. Shot clock goes to 15. Stone still dribbling around. Murphy in the corner now. Murphy, a foul is going to be called on Watkins.
She'll go to the line.
Ava Gallup, you see her hands on her head. Looked like we could have had a moving screen there. But instead, they're going to call the blocking foul.
We talked about the pressure when Morgan Livingston was at the line not a short while ago, and there's even more for Murphy.
Murphy's first one, too strong. Free throws, so important, especially in the last minute.
Seems as if Devin Livingston's the only one that hasn't been affected by this pressure.
Murphy can still tie it up. Second one's good. And we have a tie game. Another timeout from Coach Morzek.
It's the last one.
It'll be a full. 58 seconds remaining. Game knotted at 45. This is where great players make great plays.
Garrett, could we ask for a better finish or a better game? This has been unbelievable. These are two powerhouse teams. This is as good as it gets. This is premier basketball. And it's premier basketball on a premier network with Team One Sports and CR Sports together. So 45-45, 58.3 left in this contest. Victor's only committed 2 fouls. Webster obviously 5, so that's the big difference. Double bonus now for Victor. Victor has to be able to defend Webster if they want to get a shot at this game. And it's the other way around, obviously. Webster's going to try to score a bucket. Webster really hasn't gotten it going so far. I don't think you want to see them shoot it deep. I think this has to be a drive with Gabriella Watkins on this possession right here. A chance where it may be your final possession. There's a possibility that this is their final possession of this game. So, Webster, I think you got to try to go down low. I think you have to get it to Watkins. And you got to have people there to support her for an offensive board.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the shot clock. You have to go quick enough to make sure that you can get a 2-for-1, though. Don't want to make this your last possession of the game. Victor, feeling like they're going to show 2-3 zone here. They're going to stay in it. Schroeder's confused. First time Victor's gone zone all night.
Here's Watkins.
See if Schroeder drawn up a play. Watkins, step back jumper, too strong. Rebound,
Morgan.
Oh,
offensive board blocking.
Nice block. Clement has it. Gallup on the floor. Murphy with it now.
And a foul is called.
It's going to send Abby Murphy right back to the line where she was just a moment ago. What a rebound from Addison Morgan, skying in. But the defense able to answer the call like it was a whole committee who got the block.
You can see Livingston and Fehrenbach not even looking at the shooter Murphy as they're too nervous as she misses the first.
45.5 seconds. The good news is for the Blue Devils, even off a miss here, probably going to get the last possession. Murphy too strong again. Rebound Morgan Livingston. No, they got her for a push.
So an offensive foul on Morgan Livingston as she pushed off. Murphy goes 0 for 2.
Definitely the correct call there. Clear separation was created from Morgan Livingston.
Agreed.
Just a little too much aggression going for the offensive rebound. Schroeder calls another full timeout. We're certain that that's got to be their last.
That's got to be the last.
Well, a very interesting scenario now is if Victor gets a stop, they can hold for 1. No, not too much harm in the foul there because they only had 2 fouls, so they're not quite in the double bonus yet. Remember, girls basketball, there is no single bonus, so it's just straight 2 shots. What do you want to see here from Schroeder out of this timeout? Looks like they tried to get the ball into Watkins' hands last time, but she had to settle for a step-back jumper.
Yeah, I've said it, Garrett. I think you got to work the ball movement and then get it to Watkins down low. I don't want to see Watkins pulling up if I'm Webster. And that's not where she's her best. She's their best when she's down low. She's in the paint. She's in the mix, fighting for boards, fighting for a ball. And I think that's where Webster has to go on this possession. It'll be very interesting to see what they do here. 44.8 left. Tie game. I can't stress it enough. Free throws matter so much in this sport. And when you can't make them, you dig yourself some holes like this. With a chance for Webster to win the game and pull off the upset.
Oh, Morgan, wide open 3, left wing. Shabam! She gets it to go.
Onions!
What a shot.
Addie Morgan.
Left wide open on the left wing. Doesn't shy away from the moment. Finds the bottom of the net.
As the great Bill Raftery would say, Garrett, there are onions and there are major onions. Addison Morgan from downtown to give Webster a 3-point lead, 48-45 with 36.3 left here on the road. Could you ask for a better moment?
Not to take away from the shot from Morgan at all, but coming out of a timeout, you can't lose a great shooter like that. It was just a simple 1 or 2 passes, and Morgan found herself wide open, frankly, and she does what she's done all season. She stepped in with confidence, and she knocked it down.
We have seen Addison Morgan all night be aggressive, be fast, be opportunistic. And then it converts offensively. In the second half, she's gotten better on the offensive side of the ball. We didn't really see that early in the first half. Wow. Talk about needing a bucket. 3-point cushion now for Webster. Let's see if Victor can answer. I think it might be Devin Livingston. If they have a shot, she's made the clutch shot so far tonight.
Yeah, don't need a 3 here if you're Victor, though. You can still get to the basket, make this, a longer game, draw it out, especially with the inconsistent free throw shooting we've seen. I think I'd rather go for a 2 here. See what Coach Zahn has drawn up. They start in a stack right by the ball. Ball's inbounded to Stone. Stone with it, approaching 35 seconds. Stone sends Fehrenbach down. She'll run off a screen. Looking to get to the cup. Off 2, left-handed floater, no, but she gets the call, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Almost got the runner off the glass to fall, a little too strong, but foul against Ferruzzi. She's got 3. Excuse me, it was Gabriella Watkins, her 3rd. Fehrenbach's first one's good.
That's big. Give her confidence.
Fehrenbach, still plenty of time left. Definitely want to try to make this one. Second one is nothing but net. Gallup inbounding. Looking for someone. Oh, ball stolen away from Livingston. She's in the corner.
Timeout, Victor. What a play by Devin Livingston.
Gallup had Watkins breaking free right across her face, but tried to get it to Morgan instead, and Livingston out of nowhere with the steal. And Victor in an absolute back-and-forth battle, trying to plot their next move.
Wow, that's something. I said it before. I thought it would be Devin Livingston taking the shot. It's not. It's Fehrenbach instead. It's obviously one of the two. But on the defensive side of the ball, it's Livingston. We know how fast she is offensively, but defensively right there, just jumping that pass. And now Victor with the possession, Garrett. 25.6 left. This is in their favor. They have a chance now to take the lead and possibly win this game. And if you're Victor, Garrett, how far do you let this clock run? Because you got a decision. Do you let it go all the way, you get one shot and try to go for the win? Or do you shoot it early and then play the fouling game if you can't get it to go?
Luckily, you want to start to attack with around 12, 13 seconds left. You want to try to put up the shot maybe a little under 10 so that it allows for a chance for 1 or 2 offensive rebounds. But if Schroeder gets it, you still have time to foul and get another possession. So by no means you don't want to make this a buzzer beater at all. You need to make sure you have chance for a second or third try. But you also don't want to go too soon in case you do score. Drew Macero with it. It's Fehrenbach posting up. Ferrucci guarding her. Drew Macero trying to get it to Fehrenbach. Murphy with it. Over to Livingston. 15 seconds to go. Livingston at the top of the key. Dribbling around.
Run this down.
Victor running it down under 10. Livingston shot. No good. Rebound. Hope Stone gets it. She lays it in. Victor takes the lead. 3 seconds to go. Schroeder, no timeouts.
Ferruzzi going to put up a prayer.
Or for the win.
No good. Victor wins it off of Hope Stone underneath. What a finish we have here.
Absolute madness. Hope Stone awarded with the game winner.
Double order. Sauteed, Garrett.
Lays it up and in. We hadn't called her name in so long, but she answers the call when Victor needs a bucket at the end. What a game it was. A classic battle between two of Section 5's best.
Wow, what a game we just experienced here inside the Carl A. Palumbo Gymnasium. Could it get any better? A finish right down to the wire, down to the buzzer. This was exciting. We're glad you came with us along the way. Victor pulls it out. Holy. Is this like a sectional preview?
Could be, Michael. Obviously, Hilton would have something to say about that as they've beaten both of these teams, but what a battle. It was fun.
This was amazing.
Obviously, Victor probably had a little more fun coming out with the W, but pretty much what we expected. Game certainly did not disappoint.
Star player of the game, Garrett. This is tough. Who are you going with?
I think you have to give it to Hope Stone with the game winner.
There we go.
Might not have scored the most points. Livingston and Fehrenbach did a great job the whole game, but when they needed someone, Hope Stone was there.
What a finish we have here at Victor. We thank you for listening to this broadcast. Follow us on CR Sports, on Instagram and Twitter, the CR Sports guys, and on YouTube. Subscribe to us as well. This is an unbelievable finish we have here. Still just kind of jaw drop. This place exploded. The crowd went up in pandemonium. What a finish. What a night. What an experience. I'm Michael Rickey along with Garrett Clary. Thank you for listening to this broadcast on Team One Sports and saying goodnight from Victor Senior High School. It's Team One Sports.